Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, I am Evan from Stupid Awesome Gaming, and I am back with the Dishonored series, with Dishonored 2. Now, it's time for the second chapter in the much-loved... No, I'm gonna say much-loved. I'll play this on hard. It's Dishonored, where players who enjoy a challenge. Enemies are perceptive, tenacious, and more dangerous in combat. Yeah, I'll start with the tutorial, even though I've played the first game. Dunwall, 1837 to 1852. As Emily Kaldwin, ruler of the Empire of the Isles, you have numerous enemies. Your father is Lord Corvo Attano, infamous royal protector and spy master. In the years since you took the throne, Corvo spent many hours training in the arts of stealth and combat. Now it's time for the second chapter in the beloved
I remember
Dishonored
training
series.
with my father in the years after the rat plague. Someday, he said, our enemies will come for you.
Dunwall, waterfront.
The sounds and smells of Dunwall never change much. This is my city. What training regimen does Father have in store for me today?
All right, Majesty. Let's see what you can do.
If I get going fast enough, I could slide beneath that.
Yeah.
Easy as cake.
Yeah, it sounds like by the looks of it, a lot of things haven't.
You'll have to sprint, vault the obstacle, then slide under.
Did it.
Mobility feels so much smoother.
What's next?
A to rise to the surface speed, yeah. But be aware of your breath span. Yeah, everything got overhauled in this. I forgot how smooth the controls were in this one. Feels less clunky.
If only I could spend every day running and jumping. Now to test my agility.
Come to me. You've learned well. Let's see how quiet you are, young lady.
You can hear that he's proud, too. Press B to toggle stealth mode. Crouching and walking silently, your visibility in stealth mode is greatly reduced. Stay behind cover and out of sight to avoid being detected. Enemies are slower to detect in stealth mode, especially when you are farther away from them, above them, or at the edge of their peripheral vision, in shadow, though this matters more at a distance. Stealth mode enables you to take cover under desks or tables. To lure enemies away, distract them by throwing an object such as a bottle or setting the alarm on a clock. Oh, nice.
I want you to sneak up on me, if you can.
Oh, God. That's a big fucking whale. There we go.
That's my girl. Don't let me hear you or see you.
Didn't see anything at all.
Give me time.
Why fight
We'll
when you can
notice
slip
you,
past?
even if you're at the edge of their peripheral vision.
Yeah. Ooh, crossbow bolts.
Remember, a pistol will wake up everyone in the building. Your crossbow is quiet.
Nice. Pinpoint accuracy, too. There we go.
Perfect shot. Time for some more weapons and combat training. Let's beat each other up, shall we? Yes. You hit hard. That's my daughter. When someone swings a sword at you, block. Block with your blade. Good. Well done.
I don't know if combat just feels easier, or is it just that I'm better at parrying than I was
You've
before?
got a natural instinct for fighting. If you time your block right, you'll throw an enemy off balance. You're quick.
I just now noticed that his mark on the outsider is
Even the
hidden.
most black-hearted killer. You can choke an enemy out, even in combat.
Knock him off balance. I think they realize that they're like, oh yeah, this, you know, the combat does kind of fuck up the stealth game to a point. Most people play this stealthily. Again,
While they're off balance, deliver a fatal blow.
you know, why why fight when you can
Feel
sneak
better
past?
knowing you can take care of yourself. When trouble does finally come, you're ready to fight.
A long day in Dunwall. Today marks the anniversary of the death of the Empress Emily Kaldwin. Assassinated 15 years ago, visitors from across the Empire of the Isles have journeyed to Dunwall Tower for the occasion.
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Yeah, this one adds so much more lore and depth to it. That's why I love this one overall.
Watch your step, Majesty.
Here, hang on. Options. Audio, subtitles. I'm gonna put in all dialogue. Apply settings, yes.
Not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Kaldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Kaldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily,
You look tired, Father.
every year I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
He still blames
I
himself.
wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No, someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
But you want to keep your father close.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsey says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsey? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Attano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Emily Kaldwin, your rightful Empress, Delilah Kaldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece, hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Euhorn Jacob Kaldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Kaldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Kaldwin.
Royal Protector, how naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, the first of her name. Arrest Emily Kaldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
What? Why?
Can't still my heart.
Whoa. Now, I wonder how she does that. Now, this is like the choose your character. Now, I'm actually going to play as Emily, because not only is it canonically correct, I've actually never played as her. So, ruler of the Empire of the Isles, trained in stealth and combat by her father. Legendary royal protector to the Empress and figure of infamy from the time of the Revolution. Yeah, play as Emily Kaldwin. See, I really hope when this comes out.
Cold marble. Sweet girl, over time you will come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, and then I'll bring her to Coldwater Prison until her trial. My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the rose gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Really? That's your right? That you do your fucking job?
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
Probably all, Captain Mayhew.
Traitor.
No!
That's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside her chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island.
Really?
They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
What happened? Alexei. The throne room. Father. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
Okay. Actually took a bit of health damage. That's kind of amusing. Okay. Alright, letter from Advisor Helmswater. Sorry, everybody, but I gotta read some of the lore. I like doing it, so... Empress, we face yet another murder, and I cannot remain silent on this matter. Strange, is it not, that all the victims have openly opposed you? If not strange, then oh, so very convenient. Is there anything you wish to tell me, Majesty? How can I be an advisor if you don't include me in the sensitive... How can I be an advisor if you don't include me in these most sensitive of endeavors? I feel I must be the only person in Dunwall who doesn't know the truth about the Crown Killer. Don't leave me out in the cold. I remain your trusted servant and advisor, Leonora Helmswater. Ship launch protocol. Empress, after the Royal Protector's shakedown cruise, we launched the ISS Emily Kaldwin just before the anniversary of your mother's passing. Pending your approval, of course. On the platform, we'll have a bottle of King Street brandy tied to a long tether that you will release to swing out against the hull. What you say during the ceremony is, of course, up to you, but here are some ideas intended to serve as food for thought. May a brisk wind hurry you to shores near, far, and fair. May you shelter your crew from the perils of the terrible ocean. May you always sail for Bristol, true of heart and homeward bound. Yours faithfully, Advisor Wainwright.
I used to hide frogs in this old grandfather clock to drive the housekeepers mad. I thought life was complicated back then. The Hound Pits pub. I can't believe it, but I actually miss those times.
Damn it. I need to pee.
These bastards are working with Ramsay and the Duke of Serkonos.
Okay. Now the question is, how the hell do I get out of here? There's gotta be something. Oh, this must be the ship. Royal quarters key needed.
Should I just spin it and pick a place to hide for a while? I need time to think.
Read letter from Taiwan Trade Commission. Our most esteemed Empress, as you know, freight from Serkonos bound for Tivia is now routinely set upon by pirates or spoiled with bloodflies. In addition to the loss of Tivian lives be they crew, dock workers, or shopkeepers, there is a material cost of the cargo itself, which I can barely be calculated. If things continue unchecked, we will be forced to cease trading with Serkonos and perhaps to even embargo ships from the southernmost isle altogether. But this need not come to pass. The Trade Commission is a reasonable body and has already considered remedies to ameliorate the situation. We seek the following: 1. Independent, qualified inspectors at all ports. 2. Patrols to defend against pirates and smugglers. 3. Compensation for the previous and future losses. It is this list of remedies that I wish to discuss with you in person at the earliest possible opportunity. So far, your staff have resisted our efforts to establish a definitive time for negotiation. Prompt them to action, Majesty, as we are eager to travel to Dunwall. Until we can sit down and discuss this in a civilized fashion, I send you your best. Demayan Shurigan, Principal Tivian Trade Commission. Okay, the key's gotta be somewhere around here.
How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed.
Well, I don't plan on committing suicide anytime soon, so that's... There we go.
Delilah is some sort of witch. How is this possible?
Lady Emily, you're all right.
Oh, God.
Where's the royal protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... he's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks. Looking for the royal protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
Alexei, I'm sorry. Goodbye.
God damn. Safe room.
This won't open without my ring. Ramsey has it.
Alright. Well, let's go find Ramsey, shall we?
Let's go with this.
Oh. Lean. Okay. I already know how to do this.
It's kind of dry. I could really go for a whiskey or something. Maybe one of them 2-penny drinks.
Traitors.
You're lucky I'm letting you guys live at the moment. Alright. Slaughtered fucking everybody.
Throne room blocked off. We should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the King and Queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the buntings and the boils and the cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Fucking prick. And here he comes, waltzing about. Mortimer Ramsey. What the hell is he doing? Okay, there he comes. Here we go. That's it. Walk on by, you traitorous prick. I'd be glad I'm not gonna slit your throat right now. There we go. Hey, buddy. And... do-do-do.
This won't leave my hand again.
Imperial seal. Tempted to give this guy an Imperial seal on his fucking forehead, but... let's head back to the safe room. Yeah, everybody's asleep, so I don't have to worry about anything.
Anton Sokolov made this lock.
Not surprised.
Now you've got what you wanted, Ramsey. The Imperial suite atop Dunwall Tower. Stay put until this is all set straight, Ramsey. Enjoy the rations and well water, sleeping next to a fortune.
It's what he deserves.
I have a feeling I'll need these.
Ah, okay. Crown Killer strikes again. Dunwall citizens express shock and fear as yet another outspoken critic of Empress Emily Kaldwin is met with a violent demise. The latest victim is none other than Ichabod Boyle, notable entrepreneur and supporter of the arts. Boyle recently wrote an opinion piece harshly criticizing the Empress for what he called her slipshod style of governance and her willful neglect of duties. Authorities are convinced the Crown Killer is the culprit, given the gruesome details left at the crime scene. As Her Majesty's most outspoken adversaries fall one by one to this notorious assassin, we boldly ask, is it now the duty of the Royal Protector to murder all who dare to criticize the throne?
The Crown Killer must be connected to all this, with the Duke and Delilah.
Bone charms. Excerpt from the book on sailing traditions and Scrimshaw. Bone charms, a sailor's blessing, they say. The carving itself is a practice from long back, passed from salty dogs to young greenhorns still finding their sea legs. In old times, sailors cut into the tusks of ice seals and into the arm-long fangs of the bears that roamed the isles north of Tivia. Once the whaling trade began, the practitioners began engraving the bones of these great beasts, rendering charms that sing in the night and grant some small boon, increasing a lover's vigor or providing defense against pregnancy. So, ancient birth control.
I better take these.
Elixirs. The S&J Health Elixir replenishes health. The Admir Solution replenishes mana. Both can be used from the quick... Yeah, okay, yeah.
The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here.
Yep. But I can at least get a... I figured I'd get a, those must be the Pendleton twins. Alright. Well said, I don't see, Corvo's mask in here. But it's alright. Letter from Wyman. Emily, I didn't want to wake you this morning, but you'll forgive me since we must have said goodbye 100 times yesterday night, and the only chance I get to see you with your hair all whichever way is while you're asleep. As soon as the sun rises, you'll put on your Empress face. It makes me happy that I know your real face, the one that laughs at our silly rhymes. I don't want to go back to Morley, but I'm needed there. It'll be 4 months before we see each other again. I'll miss you, and yes, I'll bring you some white leaf tobacco for your hookah. Lord Corvo, if you're reading this letter, as per your Royal Protector functions, know that I'm joking and perfectly aware that the white leaf tobacco is forbidden in Crystal. Take care, my daring Emily. Don't go falling from a rooftop. I love you, Wyman. Corvo Attano, the Royal Protector in Our Times, Part 1. His parents were older at the time of his birth, and his father died in a lumber accident outside the city when Corvo was still young. Around the time, his only sibling, a firstborn sister, moved away to Morley, and the family subsequently lost all contact with her. Only 16, Corvo dazzled the people of Karnaca when he entered and won the annual Blade Verbana. The spectators from all over Serkanos were thrilled to see someone so young and striking from a working-class family advance through duel after duel, eventually taking the prize. This unexpected outcome secured Corvo a junior officer ranking in the Grand Serkonan Guard. As a soldier, he was involved in a number of conflicts against organized criminal groups, rogue city-states within Serkanos, and pirate bands along the chain of islands, radiating east from Serkanos. Sent from his homeland at age 18 by the Duke of Serkanos, then Theodonos Abel, father of Luca Abel, Corvo was assigned to serve the Emperor in Dunwall as a diplomatic gift. His Serkonan heritage made him a bit of an outsider in Dunwall, but the capital city must have seemed exotic and full of old-world mystery. A few months later, he moved into Dunwall. It is recorded that Corvo received word that his mother had passed away several weeks after his departure from Karnaca. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, so that's actually pretty cool, because it really sets up, the world. Go to Dunwall streets. I gotta be honest, I'm a sucker for lore. Delilah and Duke Luca Abel have taken the tower. Dunwall is no longer a safe place for you. Escape the city by meeting with a boat captain down at the docks. Sorry, I'm laughing at what something a friend of mine sent me because he'll send me like fan theories, or he'll send me theories of like about things about like Harry Potter, like Lord of the Rings. It just amuses me because I'm just like, dude, am I the only person that you send this crap to? Because he'll send me like paragraphs on Facebook. And Zach, if you're watching this, I love you, but like it's just one of the weirdest things because I'll just open my phone and there'll just be a paragraph. It's like a case study, like play by play of like, holy shit, well, like, and a lot of it makes sense.
This, I have to go into hiding.
Okay.
I should make my way to the docks.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's cool. I love how his brothers look like shit no matter what. Alright, let's look through the keyhole. Dunwall.
I've got to get out of Dunwall.
Wrong step, but I could have lost my leg.
What do I have to do to help my father? What do I have to become?
Well, there lies the question, Emily. You can become whatever you want. Oh, shit. Drop takedown. To drop onto an enemy from above to avoid taking damage from a fall, press RT before landing to drop. Assassinate or press RB to non-lethal takedown. This will leave the enemy unconscious. Okay, this is actually one of my favorite things.
Traitorous dog.
My thing is, how is that guy still fucking alive? Because me landing on him alone should have at least done some internal damage.
The city is crawling with the Duke's men. I need to find a ship.
Ramsey's missing. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Kaldwin has apparently fled the tower. We've got to find her. That's it. We've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Serkonos, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now.
Play your way. Detection isn't the end. Even after you are spotted by enemies, various options are available to you. Kill all the enemies in combat, defeat the enemies non-lethally, escape, and stay out of sight until the enemies give up searching for you. Use powers, gadgets, and trickery to creatively overcome the situation. Alright.
Isn't it laundry day yet? Gotta be soon. I can't stand my own stench.
Oh,
I'm not
crap.
in the mood. Show yourself.
Hang on. I'm gonna load because I really want to, I want to try to do this without being detected. Now, after a while, if it takes too long, then I'll just be like, fuck it, but... And as the name suggests, this isn't Ask Me Anything stream, so if you want to put anything in chat that you would like to know about me, or just about, you know, anything in general, be my guest. I talk to live and live to talk, so... Alright. Okay, come on. Load. Okay.
I need to find a ship. The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
Listen up, I have bad news. Ramsey's missing. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Kaldwin has apparently fled the tower. We've got to find her. That's it, we've got your order. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Serkonos, sink or swim. No way to turn back now. Someone there?
Alright, easy. I'm creeping. That gave me a heart attack.
Fear feels heavy.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Today, Delilah Kaldwin is our new Empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name.
Further, the former Empress, Emily Kaldwin, is now wanted for treason. Any of you found harboring Emily Kaldwin will be fined and arrested.
Hello?
People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
And you just take a nap.
Citizens of Dunwall, listen up. For the sake of your family, turn over all information concerning Emily Kaldwin and Corvo Attano, wanted for murder and treason.
That's Emily Kaldwin! What's going on here? What was that? No mercy!
And
Oh! Damn it!
well, that's not good. Because I'm pretty sure that still counts against me. Yeah. Boy, if you could see my face right now, I'd be bright red. All right. Let me try that again. Come on. Man, this game is, I wouldn't say very difficult to load, but it's very long load times. Maybe it's just my system. I really want to get the Dead Space remake at the moment, but I'm concerned of how it will. I'm concerned at how good it will look on my hard drive.
Attention,
Any of you found harboring Emily Kaldwin will be fined and arrested.
People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
Oh, damn.
Wait, where is she?
I'm not in the mood. Show yourself.
Well, so much for Ghost.
Here you are.
You're dead!
And go ahead, attack me.
What? You're not going anywhere!
Oh, damn it. Oof. Your life has ended. Okay, as soon as I load in, moved it a little bit to the left, because I'll openly admit I did not see that guy there like on my first time through. He was like looking at the ground, like rubbing stuff off of his shirt, so I was like, oh crap, I just passed him and then just went, and then he saw me a little bit. Alright. Because I'm trying to go for another clean hands run through, but this one's going to be more difficult because Dishonored 1 I completed multiple times so I didn't really have to worry about it. But in this one, I played this, I want to say, when it first came out. I think I bought it, or not so long after it first came out, I bought it. And I played through most of it. And I had, I got sidetracked and just never returned to it. Mostly because I had defeated everybody non-lethally, but I got to the end, or towards the end.
Any of you found harboring Emily Kaldwin will be fined and arrested. Look, Dunwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
We've got to get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship.
Fuck. Ah!
I'm not going anywhere. You ready? She can't escape.
Oh, damn it. Ow. Excuse me, gentlemen. Run.
Road is blocked.
Time for this crap.
Oh,
yeah. Might as well do like the Ferris Bueller running thing. Okay. Excuse me, gentlemen.
I'm not in the mood. You're show yourself.
There we go. Alright.
So, there's some kind of shitstorm happening here in Dunwall.
Oh,
the old man's been carried off to who knows where, and I'm out of money for any more Lady, you want to hear what I've got to say. I guarantee it. Lady Emily, you won't get far with that face. Stamped on half the coins in the city.
There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders. I don't care what my face looks like.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know, Anton, but Corvo's gone. The Duke of Serkonos is here with a woman named Delilah. They massacred everyone in the throne room. Then she did something I can't explain. There was nothing to do but run.
Sometimes that's all you can do. This is my ship, the Dreadful Whale. We can head out as soon as you're ready.
I need to get to Karnaca where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
You're Corvo's daughter. I'll give you that. Should we go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
I pretty much ran from everybody, so there we go. Ghostly, never detected. Yeah, no. Alternative approach. Merciful, didn't kill anybody. Nice. Overall chaos, low. That was somewhere neutral. Alright, coins. Oh wow, I could have gotten more. Alright. Locked mortar in the safe room with a fortune in gold, then a month's worth of food and water. Took what gold you could carry from the Dunwall Tower safe room for emergency reserves. Okay. Something feels off. Find out what is going on. A strange visit.
Am I still aboard Megan's ship? It feels odd.
Oh.
What is this place? Where am I? I can feel something moving closer. Watch it.
Empress Emily Kaldwin. I am a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a man in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But someone yanked the rug from under your feet. You've lost your throne and your father. And I promise, Delilah won't just give them back. So, what are you prepared to do about it? Your Imperial Majesty? And are you clever enough to do it without spilling a river of blood? I asked Corvo those questions 15 years ago. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn.
Accept the outsider's mark. Reject the offer. No powers mode. Accept the outsider's mark.
Burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something.
Far reach.
Stories.
Far reach. Press LT to rapidly pull yourself toward the targeted surface. Primarily a means of locomotion, far reach is also useful for avoiding enemies. Aim the power at the ground or a structure in front of you and pull yourself forward rapidly, or cast at an overhead ledge to pull yourself upward. Far reach can be used to move through glass, breaking it. If the power is used in stealth mode, your movement ends without further forward momentum. The mana cost for using this power is low, so the recharging portion of the mana bar will allow you far reach even when you have no elixirs. Yeah. Oh, nice. Upgrading the power changes some of its basic functionality. Decelerate if you are falling. Time is slowed as you aim. Far reach. Pull objects towards you and catch them in midair. Pull enemies towards you and kill or incapacitate them in midair. Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
This is how I'm going to...
There's Corvo. Ah, damn. Kind of makes me miss Blink if I'm being completely honest. Oh, God.
Corvo mentioned being here once.
Know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Fascinating. Ah, the heart. I remember how the heart works.
Stars in the sky here. There's no sky.
Honestly, I love the fact that they made the heart way more personal in this one.
Who is Delilah really? How could she? I don't understand.
For a second, and I'm like, oh, okay. Alright.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic. With a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a
scary
secret.
thought.
She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
Dreadful Whale. Meet with Megan Foster and discuss a plan of action before taking this gift to Karnaca. What is she planning? Now, fun fact, a little bit behind inside baseball. The DLCs for the first game Knife of Dunwall and the Brigamore Witches do bring more, like, I believe you do see Delilah in those, at least from what I've heard. I'm not for sure, but I will do all the DLCs and kind of post those before I post this on YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, know I recorded this before. No, I recorded this before I did the DLCs.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is stranger than I ever imagined. Everything I know has been turned on its head, but I'm dealing with it the best I can. When you look at the great jeweled map at Dunwall Tower, Karnaca is the southernmost port in the Empire. A fat, red ruby. That's how I always thought of it. Up close, the city smells like the ocean and strange spices. Up close, it's a tangled story of blood and ambition. The birthplace of my father. Megan Foster is a stranger, but there's something that makes me want to trust her, despite her guarded disposition. She got me out of Dunwall, and I need answers. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the crown killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it